have Star Wars. For Star Wars, we have Starfighter coming out next year with Sean Levy directing, with Ryan Gosling. We have Amy Adams in the film. And that's about Amy Adams is playing the mom and she has a son. She somehow dies in that movie or gets ill, and her son goes to the Ryan Gosling's character, her brother. And her brother's goal is to bring their son, who has force sensitive powers, to Rey Skywalker at the end of the film. That's my headcanon. Well, what I think it's going to be. I think we're going to get a first look tomorrow. Maybe perhaps even the online release of a trailer. But I'm so excited about that movie. Mando Grogu was awful. It was awful. They should have never done that as a movie to begin with. As being the first movie since 2019 and that underperforms. I mean, they get a lot of hate about the Disney, how they did with the sequels and everything. But I think the bad part was is they had no direction after that. Yes, the pandemic happened and they went all the TV shows route with Obi-Wan Kenobi. They had Andor's ass. I'll say how it is. Ahsoka. Let's talk about Ahsoka. Ahsoka season 2 was delayed. It was supposed to come out later this year. But no, that's not coming out until sometime early next year. And rest in peace to an actor who played Balin. He passed away, so they replaced him with the actor from the Game of Thrones, who I forgot his name, but phenomenal actor. I'm excited about what they're going to do with that. Maybe Hayden Christensen comes back for that movie. That remains to be unseen. That TV show. I don't know why I said movie. Anyways, moving on, we have the Rey trilogy. I know that under KK that was greenlit to be with Simon Kinberg, but now with Dave Filoni is taking over the role of for KK as the new head of the content creation and CEO of Lucasfilm. Maybe they cancel that trilogy, but wouldn't probably line up with how Starfighter is seemingly supposed to move forward with Rey as being probably in the post-credit scene of that movie. We also have Star Wars Celebration next year, so maybe they don't announce a lot of the big what's next for the franchise until next year when Dave is first Star Wars Celebration as the new head macho man at Lucasfilm. Maybe they wait there, but I believe they're going to have to impress the Disney hard fans and investors. Lastly, we have Marvel Studios. Marvel just did Comic-Con about 2 weeks ago, and in my opinion, the panel was in the middle. Like, it was very mid. We got the announcement of, like how I said earlier, that Ghost Rider is in development. We got a new Black Panther. Black Panther 3 is in development. Some things that we already knew. They did the whole Avengers Doomsday trailer there, which has not been released online officially. It was leaked from there. But we also had some speculation that maybe the X-Men will be revealed there. Well, they didn't because, well, Spider-Man Brand New Day had Sadie Sink, who is in fact Jean Grey, and they didn't want to spoil that movie. They also have some fascinating updates that we had post Comic-Con that, hey, Wonder Man is no longer happening for season 2. Some stuff on the TV side they never addressed over there. And in my opinion, I think they're going to do more special presentations instead of the full-on TV shows like She-Hulk, like Miss Marvel, stuff that a lot of people do not really care for or even watch per se. And I think that doing special presentations, like I like the Werewolf by Night one. It came out in in October, and I thought it was very unique. Michael Giacchino did it. They did the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. I love that. I'll do more of that, like Halloween-ish Marvel presentations, Christmassy presentations. But I think some big news that will be dropping tomorrow is the highly anticipated X-Men casting, to see the full cast on stage united. Similar to like how we saw the Fantastic Four all on stage as the family. There's been a lot of heated debates, like whether Kelly Spaney should be Rogue, whether Odessa should be Rogue. We had some updates that Charles Melton might have dropped out of being Beast. I heard that Fabian Frankel from the House of the Dragon and Task could be in the run-in to be the new Beast. There have been rumors about who's Professor X. Will it be Bill Skarsgård? Will it be an actor we don't even know? We had Christopher Abbott is being rumored to be tested for the part. No updates about whether they're going to do a Wolverine or not, whether there's going to be a Gambit. We have the Emma Frost casting of Samara Weaving. We have Jean Grey being Sadie Sink, and we got our own Cyclops with Kit Connor. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see who else is being added to this cast. Whether or not the rumors are accurate that Kelly Spaney is indeed going to be Rogue. One name I also want to throw in there that I heard was for Kitty Pryde, that Amelia Jones from Coda and Task would be in the run-in for she would be in the run-in to be as a Kitty Pryde. There's a bunch of names that haven't been released officially out there that I'm pretty sure the trades are working on getting their stories dialed up and contacting the sources at Marvel to see who's going to be who. So that's probably going to be the main headliner for tomorrow. I would expect that with tickets going on sale for Avengers Doomsday tomorrow, that they will give us that trailer from San Diego Comic-Con and perhaps be officially online, because the first one was okay. Yes, we get the gist of it, but this one, and I seen the leaked version of it, was bonkers. It was crazy. Some other predictions I want to throw in there. Maybe we're going to get the Vision Quest trailer. I mean, that show comes out in about 2 months. I'm looking forward to this. Probably one of my most highly anticipated television shows of the year, because I love WandaVision and I love Agatha all along, and now we got Tommy and that White Vision arc. Phenomenal. And James Spader coming back to voice Ultron. Phenomenal. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the Daredevil to see whether they're going to do a trailer for Daredevil season 3. We know that Defenders are supposed to be a big part of that season. I would want a Jessica Jones show, like reboot that up again. I love her Netflix show. I also want some updates for the Young Avengers. I know that might be a real risk right there, but I miss Kate Bishop. I love her in Hawkeye, Loki, WandaVision are my top 3 television shows. I mean, I'm a big Christmas guy, so that Christmassy feeling with Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, I watch it every Christmas. Every Christmas I watch it. I'm excited about that. We have Yelena Belova in Spider-Man Brand New Day. See where she's doing. Miss Marvel, we haven't seen her since like Ant-Man. They have some tease about what they want to do with the Young Avengers, so I'm excited to see if they announce anything for that. But D23, it's going to be a crazy day tomorrow. And follow me on Instagram, especially on my Twitter, on my X, Comics Reels. I'm going to be tuning in and releasing all the live updates from D23 tomorrow night. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm a big nerd who loves film and television, especially in the worlds of Marvel, Star Wars, and DC, and Game of Thrones, extra, everything. And yeah, I just cannot wait for D23. It is, and sincerely, the most wonderful time of the year.